Why high fat? I thought the same thing in the beginning. I have always been told to eat many complex carbohydrates, really limit my fat. And I learned something new when I got diagnosed, is that cancer cells are metabolically inflexible. They preferentially like to metabolize glucose, fructose, and other carbohydrates, whereas healthy cells can metabolize all different types of fuels, including fat and ketones. So if you have a high-fat, low-carb diet, then the cancer cells are being undermined. Meanwhile, your healthy cells are just going crazy because they're having all sources of great fuel for your body with lots of high fats. One example that really blew my mind was the fact that doctors use glucose to determine whether you have cancer or not. There's a scan called a PET scan where they use a radioactive dye. The radioactive dye is taken up by cancer cells, and the way that they figure out if that's happening is the fact that the radioactive dye is tagged with glucose. So the cancer cells preferentially want to metabolize glucose, so they uptake that glucose, and with it they bring that radioactive dye. So if cancer cells didn't love sugar and other carbohydrates, why would doctors use glucose to find out where cancer is?